Why was labor militarized during war? Communism in Russia. Imagine a country torn apart by war, with chaos spreading and the government desperate to keep everything under control. That was Russia during the years from 1918 to 1921. This period is known as war communism, and it was a time when the Bolsheviks took extreme measures to stay in power. One of these measures was turning workers into soldiers of labor. During this time, Russia was fighting a civil war against various anti-Bolshevik forces, and the Bolsheviks needed to make sure their economy kept running. They believed that to win the war and protect the revolution, they had to control every part of the economy. So, they made workers work like soldiers, under strict discipline, to produce enough food and supplies for the Red Army and urban workers. This process was not part of a long-term plan but was born out of urgent need. The Bolsheviks wanted to prevent any disruptions that could weaken their hold on power. They saw labor as a resource that could be mobilized and directed like troops in an army. Workers were forced into labor brigades, often working long hours under harsh conditions, with little say in their work. They had to follow strict rules, and protests or strikes were often suppressed. The idea was to make sure factories and farms kept producing, even if it meant forcing workers to do so. The government used military-style discipline to keep everyone in line. This meant that workers could not organize or protest freely. The focus was on maximizing output quickly to support the war effort and keep the Bolsheviks in control. This approach had serious social effects. Many workers and peasants grew unhappy and rebelled, leading to strikes and uprisings. Economically, it caused problems because it discouraged private initiative and led to inefficiencies. Despite these issues, militarizing labor helped the Bolsheviks win battles in the Civil War by ensuring the army and cities had enough supplies. From the perspective of the Bolsheviks, making labor into a military resource was necessary to defend the revolution. It was about survival and maintaining power during a time of chaos. But it also showed a clear clash between their ideological goals of equality and worker empowerment and the harsh reality of forcing people to work under military rules. This period highlights how revolutionary ideals can sometimes be set aside in times of crisis to keep a government afloat.